Good day, folks. I'm Judy-March. Welcome to Green Pastures Farm. Today, Greg's letting me do the video, so today I'm going to talk about the Scott house. This was his uncle's house. He used to live here, but he got killed on Devil's Washboard. Greg's family lived here for about 3 years. They had 7 children and his parents living in this 2-bedroom house for about 3 years, and there was no running water. They actually had to pump it out. So let's come in and see. But first, here's this lovely gate that one of our interns made. He made this lovely iron wrought work. I think it's really cool. Then on this lever, you just push down and you push like that. On the back side, I think the little details are what really makes this. He did this twist, and then over here, he made the starburst pattern, or at least that's what I call it. And this is all wood that we milled here on the farm. So let's go over and see the Scott house. It didn't look like this about 5 years ago. It was about ready to fall down, and we had to make a decision where we're going to save it or demolish it. And because it was his Uncle Scott's house, we decided to save it and honor him. So here's the porch. We had to redo the porch. When we first had the porch, it had rock corners and we had bees in there. We were unable to save the bees. We tried. So you can come up here and sit on the porch and enjoy a lovely evening. Or if you're so lucky like today, the cattle are right across the road and you can view them and see how lovely they are on the landscape. And we have these lovely oak trees, and usually the bales will be gone, but also in the fall. But we had someone say a couple weeks ago, they said there were about 7 deer running around here having a great time. So let's come on in to the Scott house. You can see how it is after we remodeled it. Again, this is a 2-bedroom home. This is the living room. This little bump out area was all rotted out. Greg wanted to cut it, but we saved it. And I think it just lets nature come into you. We had wood stoves, but we took it out for fear that people might burn the house down. If you'll note, the pine floors are all original. We were able to save all of that. This was all lath and plaster, so nothing was square or straight, so we end up putting this heavy beadboard up throughout the house, which I think it also gives character. This is the front bedroom. We have heating. We just put heating and air conditioning in the home. So there's 3 mini splits in the home. So all the pictures, or almost all the pictures, have come from our family members that have perished. Not all, but most. Like these were from my grandmother's pictures. Some of the pictures in here, like this one and that one, were his dad's pictures. And again, these were from my grandmother's house. So again, you have to remember there was no running water in here. So we had to plumb a kitchen in. Who wants a kitchen without water? So it's a fully furnished kitchen. We have dishes, pots and pans, cooking. But I also want to note the same intern did all these original, unique handles for all the house. He was quite the craftsman. And then when we remodeled our kitchen, because we like to reuse and recycle, these cabinets came from my house. And again, he built this lovely shelving here from wood on our farm. So we try to reuse things as much as we can. And so here I'm calling the main bedroom, or I'm making it a Western theme. Right now, they're both bedrooms have full, but we're going to be getting a queen for this room. And so I've got Western themes pictures. This over here came from his sister out of San Francisco, and it's all about the different brands out of Texas. I wish that they would have had what farms they were, but I think that's pretty cool. And then again, this picture was from his dad's house. And again, we have another mini split up in this corner. They have their own controls. And again, a lovely view outside. And if you come over here, we have a fire pit. So if it's a cool evening, you can go sit out there and enjoy a fire. So let's go back through the kitchen and into our mudroom. And again, you have to remember, this house had no water. So this was the back porch. You'd have to go out and pump your water. It was a tiny room. There were 3 different rooms, and we've made this a nice laundry mudroom. If you note, again, there's no dryer. We are all about conserving, regenerating, saving our sources. We have a clothesline outside and drying rack to help promote energy footprints. And here is the thing that Greg never had when he was growing up. As he said, they had to throw, he knows what the term throwing the baby out with the bath water. He was one of the last ones to have a bath. So it was pretty nasty. And again, because they didn't have a bathroom out this way, they had a outhouse. You know, I don't know if any of you remember going out to the outhouse in the middle of the night, how scary it was when you were a kid. I do with my grandmother's. And again, we have this lovely towel rack that this intern made for us. And then another towel rack. And again, unique handles throughout the bathroom. So this is the Scott house. Now remember, folks, there were 7 children living here. That front bedroom had, I think, five kids in there. One of the kids slept in that back bedroom, or the tiny room here. So 7 people living in this 2-bedroom home, but it was filled with love. 9 people, I'm sorry. 2 adults and 5 kids. So 7 kids. But anyway, check out our Airbnb. We're going to put a link on our Facebook page and our web page. And you can go to Airbnb and you can look under Clark, Missouri. And this is on farm too. As you can see, the cattle were right across the road. So check us out. It's already booked for the grazing school, so please don't ask. But welcome to our home and to our farm. Remember to have fun. This is Jan Judy signing off. Good day.